time he says a line, it gets worse. Okay, that face I just made, that's because of the rule. You see this thing's face, even a photo, and it comes for you, and it does not stop. And when it finds you, there's nothing left, no body. I ferry the dead for a living, and this thing doesn't even leave me a soul to carry. So I'm not reading you the file. We're finding out together. Hit play with me. Ew! What's this creepy crying, bro? Whoa! Oh. Oh, jeez. Whoa!
SCP-096 is a humanoid creature, measuring approximately 2.38 meters in height.
He looks very, like, alien-shaped. Like, you know, like, you think of, like, the classic gray-green aliens that people always think of? He's giving those vibes, right? Like, the very elongated limbs. I'm getting that sort of, like, vibe off of this straight off the bat.
When someone views SCP-096's face, whether it be directly, via video recording, or even a photograph, it will enter a stage of considerable emotional distress. SCP-096 will cover its face with its hands and begin screaming, crying, and babbling incoherently. Documented speeds have varied from 35 kilometers an hour to kilometers an hour.
I hate it. I hate it. You can't outrun it. Oh my gosh.
At this point, no known material or method can impede SCP-096's progress.
I have a question immediately. Can this thing swim?
Upon arriving at SCP-096-1's location, SCP-096 will proceed to kill and SCP-096-1. 100% of cases have left no traces of SCP-096-1 due to the possibility of a mass chain reaction, including breach of Foundation secrecy and large civilian loss of life. Retrieval of the subject should be considered alpha priority.
Okay, I'm going to skip ahead a bit here, but basically they sent this whole squad in to bag and tag it. No warning not to look. The thing eats like 1,000 rounds, doesn't even flinch. I mean, they basically sent him in to die.
Experiment 096-1 is headed by Dr. Dan. Purpose is to test SCP-096's abilities while obtaining complete physical description of SCP-096.
What does that mean?
D-9031 is a 32-year-old convicted felon and former tattoo artist. D-9031 is placed inside bathysphere 303 Alpha, which is then lowered into the Tonga Trench off the coast of New Zealand. Position is approximately kilometers from SCP-096's temporary containment cell at site. The following was recorded via video surveillance inside bathysphere 303 Alpha, between it and Dr. Dan's control site on the New Zealand mainland.
I guess we're about to find out what it does in the water, eh? I guess let's see.
Describe the photograph, please.
Come at these pal. Has Wild Lad something fucked up happening with his mouth? What the hell is this thing?
At this point, approximately 1332 standard time, Dr. Dan in experiment control is notified that SCP-096 has breached containment. The fastest path to SCP-096-1 has been cleared of civilians and other image capturing devices, and SCP-096 is now being tracked by satellite via a tracking collar. 40 minutes pass. SCP-096 is now confirmed to be at SCP-096-1's position and is diving. Transponder signal ends at 9,339 meters as pressure goes beyond the device's operational limits.
Oh my gosh.
The camera shows the bathysphere shaking slightly.
Shit, what the fuck is that?
Video and audio feed is cut as the whole of bathysphere 303 Alpha is breached. SCP-096 is recovered by surface recovery team Foxtrot 303 Alpha without incident.
The more I'm understanding that they've always had the ability to not look at SCP-096 and contain it, henceforth why there's no incident here with this Foxtrot team. But also it makes you feel very like small, right? Because it's like whatever they're using to contain this thing, if anything happens, it's breaking out. It's breaking out and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, hold on. We're past the don't look at it part, but that's not the part that gets me. It's what happens to the people who already looked and how fast it gets to them. Watch this.
Begin log.
Oh,
Helm cam
what are we in
footage from
for?
Element 4 of MTF-TAU-1 in the town of... Most of
Oh,
the townspeople
no.
are gathered in the square, all blindfolded. Helicopters sweep the town. Indistinct orders are heard over loudspeakers from both the helicopters and ground personnel.
If you move or touch your blindfold, you will be shot. I repeat, all
Ugh.
Orders are drowned out by a large shriek coming from outside the camera's view. Approximately 2 kilometers away, SCP-096 is seen to be coming over the crest of the hills.
Oh,
It tries to slow down on the descent, but trips and tumbles down at high speed, crashing through several houses before regaining its footing almost without delay.
Once again, civilians are not to move. You will be shot. I repeat.
Several shots are heard, none of which are directed at SCP-096. SCP-096 stops for 1 second before running into the crowd of townsfolk, throwing many aside and trampling more. More shots are heard as the crowd begins dispersing, the loudspeakers unintelligible under the vocalizations of SCP-096.
Dude, get those fingies away from me. Get away.
SCP-096 locates SCP-096-1, a middle-aged man, and the camera views SCP-096 grabbing him before it is hit by a fleeing townsperson and is dislocated from the helmet.
Poor bastard was a semi-pro mountaineer. Took a trip to the... Apparently, he took a snapshot of the landscape and just happened to catch 9-6 in the background.
Oh, that's so messed up.
4 pixels. 4 fucking pixels. I doubt the guy even knew what he saw.
How did you find it?
Our scramble gear picked it up right away. Lieutenant got the picture and took it down to the chopper before I ever got to see it. By then, the damn monster had taken down Big Brother and it had peeled open Major Stryker. All hell was breaking loose.
So the scramble gear was ineffective.
Ineffective? The goddamn scrambles were pieces of shit that killed the whole damn task force. Only 3 people are alive besides me? All because some retard egghead thought of a state-of-the-art countermeasure to 9-6's hostile reaction. Those bloody idiots could have just put a bag over the target's head and be done with it. But no, we had to use state-of-the-fucking-art scramble.
What did that fucker call me? I'll show that goddamn son of a bitch what an egghead is after I bash open his interview.
This is like the biggest nerd response to someone insulting you. He called me an egghead. I'm gonna mess him up. God, that's cringe, bro.
You see, as the chip inside Scramble picked up SCP-096's facial features and began scrambling them, there was a split second of uninterrupted light flow to the retina. Computers are fast, but not as fast as light. So there was a split-second image of SCP-096's direct face sent to the brain. It wasn't even consciously received, but apparently it was enough to trigger the hostile reaction in SCP-096. Video interview log 096-1-A continued.
Oh, give me the
I'm waiting,
details.
Doctor.
I was not in the break room.
Yes, we know that. Where were you?
Interviewer remains silent. 4 minutes later, door opens and 05-1 enters accompanied by 2 guards. Dr. Alexei stands. Sit. Dr. Alexei resumes his seat. You know who I am, and I think you can gather from that just how serious this is.
Yes.
Where were you, Doctor? Interviewee remains silent. Dr. Alexei, may I assure you that it is in your very best interests that you start talking. I am not exaggerating when I tell you that your life could very well depend on what you say or don't say next.
If you had done something, you would know that you weren't surviving this, right? Like, you would know. There's no way you would think that you were getting out of this alive. I don't believe it.
We knew it would have to be something quite big for you to take notice. However, it was all for the greater good.
The greater good. Wow! You love to hear that line. Oh my gosh.
It had to die.
Keep going.
That photograph wasn't that many years old at all. SCP-096 was transported to the mountain range Dr. Dan had contacted an old friend who was exploring in the area and was going to use him as part of this scenario without the civilian knowing.
So, what I can gather from this is that you and Dr. Dan caused this breach and the subsequent deaths of more than 300 staff and civilians because you wanted to prove a point.
I suppose yes.
What do you mean, yes?
It wasn't
meant to go that way?
We thought that the scramble gear...
That piece of shit fucked over the entire task force. Do you have any idea what you could have done? You could have caused a fucking XK if a single news camera or a cell phone had captured its face and gone public.
Oh, that's so true. I keep forgetting about that. Like, if a news camera would have seen that and would have been broadcasting it, dude, it would have been over, bro.
Couldn't know.
You didn't know shit, and you caused the deaths of hundreds of personnel and civilians. People you worked with, people you trusted for your safety, and some you may have even called friends once when they were alive.
Despicable.
Did you hear the Master Sergeant's testimony? He witnessed that fucking creature ripping an 8-month-old child apart. Think of that. Were children just collateral damage in this plan of yours, you sick fuck?
Oh.
We had to show you. You didn't listen to us.
I find it mad that people will sit there and genuinely be so up their own arse that they think they're like the smartest person in the world. Like, it's just like, you're dumb. You are dumb. Like, this is why this is happening. You deserve everything you get. It's so ridiculous.
That thing has to die.
You and Dan are evil. You represent everything that the Foundation cannot be.
Okay, this guy came back with a real weak insult there, all right? So weak! You're evil! No, come on. Come on, put some more oomph behind it. You're very evil. You're a very evil man. No, come on. I expect more. I expect more for an 05. Also, who authorized him doing that? That's a huge flaw in the operational structure of, like, the SCP Foundation.
I hear no remorse in your voice, Doctor.
So what now?
You are hereby sentenced to execution.
No, this was the right thing to do. You can't do this.
What do you mean? Where are the brain cells in your skull, bro? Why did you think you were going to get away from this and not get executed?
You died with honor in the execution of your duty.
No! It just gets worse. Every time he says a line, it gets worse. I've never been so enraged watching an SCP interview, bro. I'm so enraged by this.
In a rage,
Oh my
Dr. Alexei
gosh.
jumps from his chair and moves to attack 05-1. The guards immediately open fire on Dr. Alexei, resulting in the doctor's death. I don't see what this has to do with me. There's no reason to play dumb, Doctor. He told us everything. Well, then I guess there's no use feigning anything, is there? Audio recording 05 hearing. Upon reviewing your testimony and available footage, and the confession of the late Dr. Alexei, it is the unanimous agreement of the 05 that you are to be terminated for your part in the gross breach of SCP-096. And I thought you would know the meaning of for the greater good.
This guy needs to be tortured. He needs to be tortured. I'm sorry. I am very angry right now. Why?
Given the incident's scope and potential, the 05 have approved your request for the termination of SCP-096.
Bruh.
What I don't agree with is telling this guy that you're going to do that and giving him the sweet, like, feeling of knowing that he was right and his plan was justified. Why are they telling him? Why are they telling him? I don't get it.
Given the lack of personnel with understanding of SCP-096, the termination will be entrusted to you. Under heavy guard and the personal supervision of me.
Okay, I think he was in on it. I think he's in on it. The more this is going on, I think he's in on it.
Your own termination will be scheduled at a later date.
They're literally rewarding him. He's just getting all the glory of thinking that he was correct.
There was only a matter of time until that happened in a major population center, and its face spread over the world news. I can kill 096, but I've killed myself in the process. 85%
of this SCP, beautiful. Written so well, makes all the sense, really cool, love it. So much full attention, amazing. The climax of this SCP, what is happening? That O5 guy has to have been in on this for that to play out in the way it played out. I've never been this enraged in SCP before. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm going to be thinking about how fast that got to them for a while. That one earned nightmares. Anyway, if you felt something just now, good or cursed, I've got one queued up that hits the same nerve, and I picked it exactly for that reason. It's right here. Tap it and we keep going right now. And yeah, subscribe if you want to ride along, but seriously, next one. Let's go.